Under the leadership of Robert Schaefer, the City Choir of Washington's inaugural season begins on November the 16th with Solomon by Handel. And with me to talk about this new group is the City Choir of Washington's board president, Kathryn Tidyman. First of all, how did you become involved with this group?
Well, I actually became involved with the group singing with Robert Schaefer about 16 years ago. That's how long I'd been singing with the Washington Chorus. And then a little more than a year ago, the Washington Chorus, let's just say it bluntly, the Washington Chorus fired Bob Schaefer after 36 years of his conducting us, a Grammy Award. And there were a number of singers who, after protesting this and begging the board to change its mind, simply decided we had to continue singing with him. So how did I get involved? I just felt so passionately about singing with him again, and all my friends in the chorus did too. And before I knew it, I was sitting at the top, I guess.
Robert Schaefer is so synonymous with choral music in D.C.
Yes.
And people know that he's special, but he must be unusually special for so many people that he'd worked with to do this barn raising. What makes him so special as a musician and as a person and a leader?
Well, I think it's his own passion and his very, very high standards for the music. And he simply does not stop pushing the chorus to perform just as magnificently as we can, to bring these masterworks to life. He does not stop that effort. He doesn't slow down for any kind of imperfection. Until he gets up on the stage, that's when he knows the performance is going to take over and his work is done. He's simply going to lead us. But I think we are a bunch of singers who really want to work that hard. We like being pushed. We have seen over and over that the result of being pushed to that extent is just a sublime performance, a transcendental experience for the entire group that we wouldn't have in any other capacity.
Well, D.C. is one of the great choral capitals in the nation.
It certainly is.
Do you see that this group will fill a gap or a gray area in the community?
Well, it's very hard to say. When we sent out our press release with the launch, one reviewer described it as muddying the already overcrowded waters of Washington's choral community. We didn't really think about filling a niche. We just thought we need to do what we're going to do. Do we add to the competition? Will we make it harder to get audiences? Will we be dividing up the overall market of people who could come to our concerts? We don't know. We just want to get out there and sing. We want to perform. So we're in the last stages now of rehearsing Solomon, which is such a fabulous piece, not performed nearly as much as it should be. It's so joyous.
One of the things that I noticed on this season is that the music isn't heard every day. These aren't everyday pieces.
Right.
Also, it's earlier music, mostly Baroque. Is this what you'll be focusing on in the future, or was this just the way things fell?
I think for now it's pretty much the way things fell, but he's working with a much smaller group now. We're about 105, 110 singers. And with a smaller group like that, you can do certain repertoire, I don't want to say more easily, but it's the size of the group makes you more suitable to sing certain repertoire. So we have a kind of agility of movement now that applies very well to Baroque music. On the Christmas program, we're planning to sing Charpentier's Midnight Mass, also Vivaldi's Gloria, and there will be audience sing-alongs of Christmas carols as well. And then we're doing this fabulous Monteverdi Vespers at the Strathmore Concert Hall in April. And we're regarding the hall as one of the instruments. For anybody who's been at Strathmore, and I know that a lot of your listeners have been, we will be using those side hanging boxes, which normally have audience members in them. That now they'll have 8 singers each. We'll have singers in those boxes. There'll be singers in the chorus seats a little bit higher. There'll be singers on the stage in 2 different areas. So it will very much recreate the kind of antiphonal brilliance that one would hear at St. Mark's. It's so wonderful to see Robert Schaefer up there in the rehearsal hall, standing on the podium and giving us his heart and soul again. And it's being reflected in the sound. The sound is just extraordinary.
The City Choir of Washington, under its music director Robert Schaefer, debuts with Handel's Solomon on Friday, November the 16th at 8 p.m. at the Rachel M. Schlesinger Center for the Arts in Alexandria, Virginia. For tickets and information about this concert or the entire season, you can call 301-572-6865. And is there a web address?
Yes, there is. It's www.thecitychoirofwashington.org. You can also buy tickets online.
My guest has been Kathryn Tidyman, president of the board for the City Choir of Washington. Good luck on your inaugural season and many happy returns.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.